Hey there, I'm Julie Donaldson. President Trump addressing the nation tonight. The U.S. military carrying out 3 airstrikes on nuclear sites in Iran. The commander-in-chief says that Tehran has 2 options, peace or tragedy. The U.S. attack comes escalating amid the Israel and Iran conflict. Trump just wrapped his address to the nation in the last hour.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. This cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill.
And we are following the breaking news story with reaction outside the White House. Fox 5's David Kaplan joins us live in Northwest. Look, David, I know people are very opinionated on whether or not U.S. should have gotten involved or this or not. What are you hearing from people out there?
Yeah, Julie, incredibly nuanced takes coming from people that we talk to outside the White House, and that's been reflective of sort of this debate that's been playing out in Congress in the last week about whether or not the president has the authorization to do this. Obviously, President Trump went ahead and bombed these 3 nuclear sites in Iran, but this wasn't a partisan issue. We were seeing Democrats and Republicans on both sides of this issue, and that, again, was reflective of some of the conversations that we had with people outside the White House just a bit ago. Take a listen to 2 sound bites. They're a little bit longer, but captures that nuance a little bit. The first is from a man who says he supported the president during the campaign, feels betrayed by this action, feeling it is not congruent with sort of an America First ethos. And the second is from a man who says he supports President Trump's actions, saying that in his perspective, Iran could not have a nuclear weapon, and he supported what the president authorized. Take a listen to these 2 sound bites.
It's not our business. And, you know, I give him credit. He understands what's going on in this country, but he got a clue what's going on around the world. And I think what he did tonight is a huge mistake, and he betrayed everyone who voted for him.
Personally, I kind of hope that they would, come to terms. Nobody wants war, right? Nobody wants this stuff. Nobody wants, our fighters going over there and possibly dying, laying their life on the, on the line for us. But if it comes down to that and they're willing and ready to go, then let's do it.
So again, as for now, it is just these airstrikes, and the president did indicate that he hopes that peace is achievable after this, but that obviously begs the big question about what exactly happens next internationally as a result of what happened with these strikes. One final note that I want to close on. MPD, D.C. Police, is out with a statement in the last hour or so saying that they are monitoring sort of this situation as it pertains to safety in D.C. They have not identified any sort of specific threat in the District of Columbia, but says they're paying attention, that anyone who might have any information about that to reach out to them. We will have much more coming up in about 10 minutes, some additional perspectives live from here in the White House. Julie?
It's good to be ahead of that, given just how many protests have been happening recently. Tonight may just escalate that. Now, reaction is coming in from local lawmakers as well. Democrats slamming the president's move tonight. Well, Virginia Senator Tim Kaine posting on social media just about an hour ago saying that, quote, the American public is overwhelmingly opposed to the U.S. waging war on Iran. And the Israeli foreign minister admitted yesterday that Israeli bombing had set the Iranian nuclear program back at least 2 or 3 years. So what made Trump recklessly decide to rush and bomb today? Horrible judgment. I will push for all senators to vote on whether they are for this 3rd idiotic Middle East war. And Virginia Democratic Congressman Eugene Vindman put this statement, and he said also United States goes to war with Iran without so much as a by your leave to the American people. No statement other than on social media, no notice to Congress, no serious deliberation. This is the stuff of autocrats. Disgraceful. He goes on to say, I hope that all of our service members in the region are safe and succeeded with their mission.